Where are you
I
looking?
sold my house. I'm in an apartment now on Long Island, and I've been down. I'm looking in Greenville, South Kakalaki.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna get the hell out and get into a much more I don't know, similar mindset kind of a state.
You've been talking about moving, getting out of the city for a really long time. It was even when you were doing O&A, you're like, this fucking bullshit city. As soon as this show's over, I'm gone. Like now you're finally doing it.
There was back then. There was some kind of equity in being in New York, especially if you're in the broadcast business. It was like the #1 market for radio, and you're getting guests coming through. And then with COVID happening and a lot of people zooming in as guests on shows, it became more acceptable. And New York is just the way we've seen it go downhill in just the short couple of years with COVID and our ridiculous mayor, and now Biden is president, and the governor sex fiend Cuomo.
We're not anti-sex fiend on this show, Anthony.
No, obviously with what you sell.
We still defend Anthony.
It's just the taxes are insane in New York, and you're just not getting anything for it. So I've gone down a few times. We've been looking at houses, and it's the price difference is hilarious. Like you just get insane property and houses, and the taxes are hilariously low.
Where's the tech area in like Alabama? Is it Hunter something? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like Huntsville, right? Doesn't like NASA have a big presence there or something?
Yeah, I think
they have gigabit internet. I would check that out too. Or maybe you're
I don't know.
Locked in. Okay.
I've like Greenville's really just seems like a cool little big town, little city. It's got like the people are awesome, and we went there and we're hanging out at this like street festival thing, and I'm just looking around going, oh, look at the people. There's no yelling. No one's just punching someone in the face for no apparent reason. And I don't see
you're gonna get soft
junkies sprawled on the sidewalk shitting themselves. And it seems like a really cool place. Are
you still one of those city people who like gets approached by a country person who's trying to be friendly, and you're like, what do you want? What's your angle? Like,
it's kind of
welcome you to the neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't take it as a threat or anything, but it is odd. Like you'd be driving around and literally if you don't run someone over with your car, they'll kind of wave to you like, thank you, you didn't kill me or something. I don't understand. Everyone waves. A woman pushing a stroller and she's like, hi. I go, oh, okay.
Dude, the transition that I struggled with the most. So I'm from New Jersey, and when I moved to North Carolina, the pace. These people move slow as fuck, and I don't get it. I still move quicker than all these guys. I've been here 20 years. Like I remember early on, I went vacuum cleaner shopping, right? Now, vacuum cleaner is something you can't buy on yourself. You have to get it from like a top or something, like whatever. So I pick out the one I want, and I ask for help, and the guy's not helping me. And I was like, I'm ready. And he's like, well, I guess I can stop what I'm doing if you're in a hurry. If I'm in a hurry, I'm always in a hurry. You fucking work at Sears. Don't you get like things off shelves for people? I couldn't
your job,
imagine. Like, I was supposed to wait for him to finish. I think he was taking inventory or something.
Well, Sears, this was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. And like,
did he get your fax machine down for you?
I'm like, is this person intolerably long in getting to me, or do I just need to reset expectations for the South?
I guess there are a few compromises you have to make. Things like that, Was the guy taking inventory? Was he taking inventory of his life and realized like
maybe he's working at Sears? Not anymore.
I mean, the weather's going to be a million times better too. Yeah, you're going to immediately appreciate.
Yeah.
You get 3 summers and a fall. You'll be okay.
Yeah, the weather up here in New York just sucks, and I've just had it with the politics, the waste of money, the unbelievable amount of crime and degradation in the city now. So,
prior to COVID, I felt like the government didn't actually have, I complain about the government, but what impact do they actually have on our daily lives?
Right.
Then like I know New York in particular has shut down a lot of stuff, and it stayed shut down for a long time. And then they, when they open up, they're like all the restaurants are outdoors, and it's not outdoor weather, and it's just like wow. In the last, I'll make it up, 2 years, the government has had much more of an imprint on what your life is actually like, whereas before it was just complaining at the windmills. I don't know.
Yeah. They got people dining in the gutters of the streets. They set up these outdoor indoor places because indoor is so dangerous. They've had to build another restaurant outside, and then they plop them right on in the gutters of the streets. And there's no raised floor or anything.
I believe you're not exaggerating at all.
You're sitting in the gutter of a New York City street eating your dinner. Like, get out of here. It's so ridiculous. Breathing in brake dust, asbestos, and whatever else.
I mean, in Missouri, it was outdoor never like that intense. Cool. But like, I remember seeing the pictures of like New York outdoor dining, and then it's just like a tent. You'd see it like a wedding reception, and everybody being ushered there instead. And I was thinking like, this can't be like that widespread. This is so retarded. Like, is this one guy who found a way around? Yeah. It's like, no, it seems like that was very popular.
I have a good friend who lives in the city, and he shares all your complaints. I can't dox him because he works in a woke industry, but he's suffering and he's angry.
That would be too. I don't want to eat in the street.
No, and it, like you said, how much of the year can you spend eating outside in New York City? It gets cold very quick, and
4 weeks on either side of summer. That's the end.